Benton County Electric System Communications Director. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to our General Manager, Scott Owens. And he has got a few words to say. Again, thank you all for being here and joining us. And we're excited for this new journey.
I just want to welcome everybody here. You're more than welcome if anybody'd like to have a seat. We've got plenty up here if you'd like to sit down. You know, this is a really interesting occasion. I'm very proud of our board and the electric system and TVA and TDEC for having an opportunity for a county like ours to participate in a program like this across Tennessee. But this doesn't happen lightly. We've got other utilities. We've got Ferris Board of Public Utilities. We've got our city mayors, our county mayor. There's a whole lot of people that have had a hand in this project. Everybody from accounting to the right-of-way crew to the linemen, everybody's had their hand in making this all come together and be possible for Benton County. And what I want to tell you is, there's always positive, there's always negative, but the grant program paid for almost 80% of the charger. And if you take out what we did in kind to do the project between our other jobs and that we worked on, we were only out about 5% of the total cost of this to bring this to Benton County for our citizens. And a lot of people hear the news and they hear the positive and negatives and the EV and the hype of EV and the lack of hype of EV. But what we're not talking about being green this morning, we're talking about embracing a technology that is emerging and that is coming. And I'm a person that stands in truth and facts. The ones that know me know that I always like to back up everything I say with data. And
Bluetooth disconnected.
Oh. Okay, it must be a phone or something connected to it. We've got a lot of people here today that we won't be here long, but I want to speak. But I want to give a few facts here real quick. Pull out my little sheet here. So these chargers officially opened, just were available if somebody wanted to use them, about the second and third week of September. Now most of the people who do have an EV in Benton County, which I asked Wanda to pull some numbers for it, there's already 80 hybrid and EVs in Benton County. Matter of fact, of the 80 hybrid electric vehicles, electric plug-in vehicles, I would say there's about a dozen to 2 dozen approximately that are actual fully electric vehicles. Now, most of those people that are local, they're going to charge at home. We actually have a lady here who commutes a lot. She'd be happy to answer any questions too. But for the people that are traveling, or the people that need a quick fill up, we wanted to provide them a spot that they can come with Country and Western being open 6 to 7 days a week. TDEC came to us and said, we need a charger in Camden. And so we came together as a community, as an electric system, as public officials, and said, how can we deliver that to the citizens and to the state for that program? And we were apprehensive as well as how much these chargers were going to be used. But it was an opportunity to be progressive and bring something to our community that typically we wouldn't have. So graciously, Dee and Roy volunteered and said, yes, you can use our 2 parking spots, and we'd love to embrace that technology. It also puts Camden on the map for all the people traveling through. They see the chargers, they know where they're at, they know how long it takes to get there, they've got a good place to use the restroom, eat some lunch, grab a drink. A lot of the cars charge between 15 and 30 minutes. So let's talk a little bit more about that real quick. So according to EPRI, which is a big research institute, already, as I mentioned in Benton County, there's 80 EVs, hybrid vehicles in Benton County. New car purchases since January 1st have already averaged 9% across all new car sales have been electrified hybrids or plug-in vehicles. In Benton County alone, which really this is a shocking statistic, because you know how we all think about our county. 2 to 3% of all new car purchases in Benton County have been EVs, electric hybrids, or electric hybrid plug-in vehicles. Now, with that being said, they're not mainstream yet. But one of the things with EV drivers is they, like the lady here with her Ford Mustang car, she can pull in, go in, have a drink of water, and charge her car from 20% if she's on the highway back to 80 to 100% full charge in about 15 to 30 minutes. which typically equates to a restroom break, a drink, or something at a gas station. Some of the less expensive EVs that start in the $20,000-$30,000 range, it may take them 30 minutes to an hour to charge. So getting some facts out there about this. There's already 60,000 EV cars in the Tennessee Valley. And this is a joint effort between the TVA Authority, local power companies, TDEC, 7 states. And we're going to have very many people speaking today. But I want to educate you and have an opportunity to ask any questions. When this is over, come up and talk to us about it. We've all worked together. I'm very thankful for Terry and his bunch at Harris Board of Public Utilities. They're here today. We've got our mayors. We've got Dee and Roy Devin. We've got Brian Smith from TVA. We've got a lot of the people involved in this project. And I can't thank them enough, because to take something from complete dirt that was nothing here to the point that it's in full production takes every cog in the wheel. From your officials to every department at the electric system working together collaboratively and on teamwork to bring something into fruition. And so I just would like and ask you guys that are here, please give these people a round of applause for their hard work, because it's amazing to do something. And we should celebrate together as a community that we accomplished a project. And the power industry is changing. It's evolving. And we're doing our best to make sure that you have reliable, resilient power, that we recover from outages and stuff quickly, also deliver it as economically as we can. I know we're all feeling that at the grocery store and everywhere else. We're doing our best job that we absolutely can to keep rates as low as feasible as ever can. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and ask Mark Ward to come to the podium to say a few words. Again, thank you so much for your attendance, and I'm so thankful to see such community support for something, and just to gain information to educate yourselves on what is this technology, because it's a different technology. There's different political viewpoints of green and carbon savings and all these different things, but there's also a technology here, and for a lot of families, it makes financial sense for what their application is for utilizing an EV car. And I will say one last thing. To the green comment, you're blessed in the Tennessee Valley, because almost 68% of their energy, about 60%, I'm not going to say exact, I'm going to say approximately, 60% of TVA's energy is already coming from solar, nuclear, and clean type technologies in the valley already. And they're doing it at a level that is cheaper than across the entire country outside the Tennessee Valley. And that is something that you need to remember, because we're blessed in that avenue, that as Tennessee, we're one of the highest energy consuming states in the country. Across the Tennessee Valley. So without further ado, I've asked Mark Ward and Roger Packard, the city and county mayor, if they'd like to come up.
Thank you, Scott.